Published in 1962, The Reivers stands as the final novel penned by renowned American author William Faulkner. This literary work was honored with the Pulitzer Prize for fiction in 1963, marking Faulkner as one of the few authors to receive this accolade more than once, having previously won for his book A Fable. The Reivers was later adapted into a 1969 film directed by Mark Rydell, featuring Steve McQueen in the role of Boon. The narrative is set in the early 1900s, focusing on 11-year-old Lucius Priest. Lucius embarks on a journey to Memphis alongside Boon, a family friend, employee, and mentor to Lucius. Boon has a complicated relationship with Miss Corey, a prostitute whom he frequents whenever he can afford her services. With hopes of winning Miss Corey's heart and convincing her to marry him, Boon, a part Chickasaw Indian known for his loyalty but unpredictability, persuades Lucius to accompany him. However, lacking a means of transportation, Boon resorts to stealing Lucius's grandfather's car. It is this act of theft that gives the novel its title, as Boon becomes a Reiver through this action. Lucius's grandfather, the president of a local Jefferson bank and owner of the esteemed Winton Flyer, one of the first cars seen in the county, is absent, having traveled to Louisiana for a funeral. Tempted by Boon's proposal to drive the Winton Flyer to Memphis, Lucius eventually succumbs to the allure of the plan. Unbeknownst to them, Ned William McCaslin, a black man employed alongside Boon at Lucius's grandfather's horse stables, conceals himself under a tarpaulin on the car's back seat. Their journey commences, but they soon face the reality of poorly maintained roads, compelling them to seek shelter overnight at Miss Ballenbaugh's, a modest country store offering lodgings in its loft for weary travelers, particularly fishermen and hunters. The following morning, after indulging in one of Miss Ballenbaugh's renowned breakfasts, the trio resumes their journey. They soon encounter Hell Creek Bottom, a treacherous mud hole infamous for its depth in all of Mississippi. With no alternative route available, the car becomes hopelessly stuck in the mud. Despite their persistent efforts, they fail to free the vehicle from its muddy trap. Frustrated and exhausted, they reach a point of surrender. However, just when they feel defeated, a local redneck seizes the opportunity and arrives with his horses and plow to rescue them from their predicament. He then proceeds to negotiate a price for his services. Finally liberated, the group continues their journey towards Memphis. Boon directs them straight to Miss Reba's brothel on Catawba Street, where he aims to reunite with Miss Corey, one of Miss Reba's girls. Their arrival in Memphis sets the stage for a series of captivating events. Ned, known for his reckless gambling tendencies, trades the borrowed automobile for a stolen racehorse, notorious for never performing better than second place. Before they can depart for Jefferson, Lucius finds himself compelled to ride the stolen horse in a race against Colonel Linscombe's superior horse, Acheron. Lucius's hope is to win back his grandfather's cherished automobile. Their time in Memphis proves to be eventful, as each member of the group becomes entangled in various local dramas. Lucius confronts Otis, a vicious boy who has made derogatory comments about Miss Corey, defending her honor with a chivalrous act that restores her self-respect. Boon and Ned find themselves entangled in legal troubles, thanks to the corrupt Deputy Sheriff Butch Lovemaiden. The discovery is made that Otis has stolen a gold tooth treasured by Miss Reba's maid, Minnie. Boon realizes he is not the sole contender for Miss Corey's hand in marriage, leading him to engage in a physical altercation with his rivals in an attempt to win her affections. Amidst these delays and complications, Lucius assumes the responsibilities of a true gentleman, displaying courage and upholding honorable conduct. He gradually sheds his childhood innocence, facing moments of despair, but understands that turning back would bring shame upon himself. Lucius manages to survive the trying ordeal, albeit at a heavy toll on his conscience and inner peace. When Grandfather Priest arrives to restore order and clarity, he imparts the final wisdom to the young boy regarding his escapade. Lucius, burdened by his folly and guilt, seeks guidance on how to forget and move past his mistakes. In response, his grandfather offers a sobering truth: nothing in life can truly be forgotten or lost. As Lucius yearns for a solution, his grandfather explains that he must learn to live with his actions and their consequences. He emphasizes that a gentleman must always accept responsibility for his choices and bear the weight of their outcomes. In the face of Lucius' tearful protests, the wise old man gently advises him to wash his face, symbolizing the act of regaining composure and moving forward. He reassures Lucius that while it is acceptable for a gentleman to shed tears, it is equally important to gather strength and continue with dignity. In this poignant moment, Lucius learns that true resilience lies in accepting the consequences of one's actions, embracing personal growth, and finding the strength to carry on, even in the face of regret. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.